Hello everybody. I just took the time off to make this video for you because I just finished a very interesting, let me just first adjust a little bit this camera. I just finished a very interesting conversation with the artist, actually complaining about what artists love to complain about: getting the money, making the money. And I think in the first place he was complaining how nobody wants what he has to offer as an artist, with his potentials, his abilities, the skills that he has built over years. And part of me can really understand this problem, because as an artist you are going through a long process of developing your skills and your possibilities and the things that you can do. Perhaps you have also spent a lot of time in developing your abilities, and there can come a point in your life when you start to become frustrated in a way that you have built so much up, but nobody is seeing it. It seems sometimes, even perhaps you can connect with this, because I connected during the talk with this, that nobody wants what you have to offer. And this is really a problem, and it is a problem when you are depending on people that are actually buying your art, buying your creativity and what you have to offer. And I know that these times can be really hard, but such times when the things are not running smoothly, when actually there are no clients that you can get to offer them your creativity, your art, these times have the great opportunity to rethink your approach, to see yourself perhaps as a creative or as an artist from a completely different angle. And during the talk I was trying to let the artist see that actually this crisis he is right now in, of not getting clients and not making the money, this can actually be a great opportunity to find a different approach, to rethink his system. Because right now, as we artists tend to develop a very easygoing system, once we have figured out what we can offer and what is just selling, we are just sticking to it. We are a painter, a portrait painter, you are starting to make portraits, and then your whole life, when it is possible, you are selling your portraits and the paintings. And this is fantastic, and when you are one of the artists who found actually something that is running smoothly, then congratulations. But nevertheless, in this there's also a trap, because once you have found out what is running smoothly, most likely you are stopping to being an artist and starting to be a producer. And actually with time you are getting so used to produce just one good painting after the next that actually there is no challenge. And I think, and many other artists are thinking, that actually challenges and rethinking your position is what is making us grow as an artist. And in this you have to see the opportunity. Perhaps right now some things are not running smoothly with your artistic career and with your clients and so on. This is a great opportunity, and when you stick a little bit what I have to tell you today, then you can see the point how to use this great opportunity. Right now I am just putting together ideas. Somewhere down in the description you will find a link, most likely, that will lead you to something that has much more value than me just thinking out loud. But nevertheless, I want to share the thoughts with you, and afterwards you can click it and then you will go to a website providing you much more value than me just here talking. When we think about the opportunities that can open through a crisis we can also see how successful artists always used a crisis to develop something else. Many outstanding artists actually, through accident, through something that was not running smoothly, developed something that actually provided them with the success that they are known for. To go a little bit off from painting and this kind of art, let us think about music. I was so impressed when I was once reading about was it the Beatles or Rolling Stones? Perhaps when you know, you can write it in the comment down below. The Beatles, I think, were playing somewhere in Hamburg, and they were a band that was always singing synchronized. There was a music recorder running in the background, and they just were moving their lips and doing like they would play and make music. And during one night, actually, this recorder in the background, this that was playing the music, broke down, and they are forced into really singing. And interesting that their career didn't end, but kicked off to the career of the Beatles that we are actually known for. I am not 100% sure if this, what I was reading, is true, but I like a story like this, because such stories are proving also with many painters that actually a crisis can become you big chance to rethink your position, to rediscover something else in you that will actually provide a lot of value for people. For myself, it was also like this. I was, let's say, a normal painter. I was good at what I was doing. My time at the university was a great time. I was doing very well after this. I was also doing very good as a painter. But nevertheless, I was always interested to go beyond just painting, to start to do something more, to spread more culture, to be more idealistic. And from one point I was a little bit in a crisis, but then I discovered that not only through my art I can express myself and preach culture. That's what some of my students are saying about me, that I'm a preacher of culture. And from this crisis of not expressing myself enough through my paintings, something else has developed. I began to teach, and it was giving me so much more, because through the crisis that brought me to teaching, I have discovered so much more potentials that I can offer. It don't has to be something completely different. You can stay in the thing you are doing as a creative, as an artist, and rediscover perhaps a different side of it. But once you have let go of this myth that we are stuck in, then once you have found out something that is working, you should stick with it, and every crisis that is coming will crush your world. Let go of this myth and allow it for a moment to see the possibility in it, to rediscover perhaps a different potential of you, that you can offer value to the world, to other people, and in return get the profit from it. And a different kind of cultural exchange can begin. So letting go of this myth that you always have to find one thing that is doing money and then just stick to it, and no other things should come between it. This is just a myth. It is preventing you from discovering other things, other possibilities in which you can make profit, discover new clients. And if you are in such a situation, then let us think together what you can actually do to rediscover your role as an artist, as a creative, a little bit anew, so much more possibilities of profit, of clients can come into your life. I was just thinking today, I think that would I not be trained to stick only with what I was learning, I would discover much more earlier on that there are other possibilities of being creative. Because when you think of it as a creative, as an artist, you have much more possibilities, much more talents that you can discover and which can be of value to other people. And you can, once you can allow this other point of views to come into your life, you can discover that actually what you are doing now profit with, or what you are what you intend to make profit with, is not the only thing that can be of value for other people. There are other things, there are other potentials in which you can discover how you can help others to help actually them to get some other values. It is a little bit abstract right now, but think about it like this. Let's say you are a painter and you are good in colors. Your paintings are always beautiful, but perhaps they are not selling so well. Nevertheless, with your skill set of being a painter, there are many different aspects that are coming with it. Like you have a taste for color, and actually this one facet, your taste of colors, can be actually of value for someone else. And you just have to find this other person to sell them not a painting, but just this facet, and it can become a steady income into you life as a painter. So your knowledge in front of the right people who appreciate your potential, your skills, can be of value. All you have to do is to just think about what facets did I master, what facets did I accomplish that provide value, and for what people could this be also of value. And it is a process of just thinking about different possibilities. It is not switching a career to something completely different. It is just using another part, another factor of culture, of your artistic skills, of your creativity for something else. It can be really something that we are never thinking of, like your knowledge about art materials that can actually help someone else pick the right art materials. And you can just actually look for people who are searching for a kind of consultant about art materials, and with this you are providing cultural value to others, but you are also making profit of it. And it is often very difficult to think outside the box, but there are some questions that you can ask yourself that are actually helpful, that will instantly show you where you can bring in your other artistic values. For instance, when you think about it, what are you doing despite the main thing that you want to achieve profit with in art and culture, that is putting you instantly into a position of authority? There are many things that you are doing outside of just painting, perhaps talking about art, perhaps, like I was saying before, when you are giving an opinion about art materials, you are instantly in a position of authority, and such things are a hint that will help you to discover your new possibility, to discover new income possibilities or new clients. And in this way you can stay focused on what you want to achieve in your artistic career, but nevertheless you can also discover with it the possibilities that will make your path a little bit safer. So you are not in the position of rethinking your entire art career, but you have a steady different income source. And when you have 2 or 3 of such income sources, of course they should not be so many that your main art career is endangered, but they are nevertheless possibilities of support. And when they are not completely different, you are actually building up your skills through your work with these new income possibilities, and this is making you steadier and you are actually enlarging your knowledge, because always by helping others with some of your skills, with one of the factors that is part of your big art career, you are actually building a steady pillow on which the main thing is standing, and with this you are enlarging your possibilities and enlarging your knowledge. And when you think about it, what you are doing right now, it has many facets, and you can be sure that one of the facets you have already built such an authority over it, such a knowledge over it, that you could actually go even when you are new to the market and new to the clients, but your knowledge and your authority in this subject is so big that it wouldn't be a problem to actually find new clients, find a new income source that you can use to support your artistic progress. Even when nobody heard of you, with many things you can build an authority that will be so trustworthy, so people are very easily convinced that you can actually help them, you can provide value for them, and when this value that you are providing for them, they can gain more value, it is not a problem to make a profit out of it, because you are actually helping someone else to more profit, and this person is just giving you a slice of this profit back to you, and in this way a circle is developing. And the best thing is, it doesn't have to endanger your normal artistic career. It is a support to your artistic career, because it is feeding you on the one hand the profit, but also providing you with knowledge. And the best thing about clients is that they actually challenge you with getting new knowledge, with actually seeing what you have learned so far from a completely new angle. And in this way you are developing an even higher expertise, and with this higher expertise even more clients will be attracted to you, and you are becoming a magnet in what you are doing. It is a little bit of a fear sometimes for artists that actually, when I will allow that I'm helping others with one of my skills, like my knowledge of art materials or my knowledge of colors or whatever you have expertise in, it will endanger my artistic progress and my artistic career. It can be true, but nevertheless you are the person who is in charge, and you can decide when it is too much, and see it from a different perspective. Right now, what you are perhaps not so successful with what you are doing in an artistic way, or you are not satisfied with the profits that you are getting from your art, you are actually not only doing something else for your art, you are staying in the subject, and on the other hand, you are helping actually others. You have perhaps right now, because you are whatever you are doing in art, you have developed already a good feeling, an intuition, which person can actually profit from what I know right now. And in there you can find perhaps your first clients, and from there you can develop your new skills and your new skill sets. And it is not such a when you are already doing in your art what you are good at, and one facet is of value to someone else, it will be not such a effort to transform it into an income source. It is something just to think about. Go through the things you already know in art. Go through the things that you are mastered in art, and think about the factors that are included, and just see them in their own way, and just think about it. This factor that I'm using right now for my art, to whom could this factor be of benefit? To whom this factor could bring more value? and in bringing them more value, they would without a problem give me a slice of their profit, so I have an income source. It is just a step that is taking like one day, just to sit down and just to write down what you are doing, what you have knowledge in, and to think about the people you can actually help with it. Right now I am just putting the ideas together, and it was what I'm telling you, it is the outcome of just one conversation, so it is a little bit scattered, I know, but I hope that this thoughts has inspired you a little bit. But when you want to, you can go to the website that you will find in the description down below, and then there I probably most likely have put already something together that will help you even more. So if you want to check it out, just click on the web link, and there you will find most likely more support and more value. This is me right now thinking out loud. I will take a walk by this beautiful jungle river behind me, and then I will start writing down things and perhaps putting it together to something like a formula, or I don't know, that will be of much higher value than me just talking. Nevertheless, click on the link down below and there you will get more support. And I also hope that you like this that I'm thinking out loud. Perhaps there are some things that are of value for you, or just an inspiration to think about. And I also hope that I will see you in my next video. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.